Aidan came to me as a referral from a school, a local school that I work quite closely with. I started seeing him when he was in grade 3 and he's now in grade 10.
The support worker at school said to us that we possibly needed to get some extra assistance for Aidan, and so Jill Williams referred me to Liz. So Aidan's now been seeing Liz for about 7 or more years now, and he wouldn't be the person he is without her.
Aidan is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, level 2, which means that he struggles in the communication space. He struggles with organisation and planning, with gross motor and coordination skills, and most significantly in his ability to put himself in somebody else's shoes and to perspective take. We know that kids on the spectrum also have a lot of sensitivities with their sensory system, so their smell, their taste, there's often picky and fussy eating. So one of the things that I was hoping to achieve from this course is to expose Aidan to different smells, different textures, to see where things come from, just even in the beverage space, to start building his understanding of where things come from in the world and how even a simple coffee can come to be in a coffee shop. So that he also then has exposure to the social world. So if he were to go in public with some friends, he would know what appropriate social behaviours would be in different settings, particularly a coffee shop.
Hello, my name's Aidan. I'm a 15-year-old here doing the Barista course. The 3 things I've learned today is how to focus on one thing at a time, follow instructions and able to recreate after seeing it a few times, like after Sam showed me how to make a flat white. After a few times I was able to redo it. I had a lot of fun doing it because I was able to make a lot of different kinds of coffee, like a flat white or a latte, and even try some like a few cold drinks like a milkshake. It was very nice and I quite enjoyed it.
My long-term hope for Aidan is that he's a happy human and his life is fulfilled with the way he wants it. And if he wants to be an artist and paint for the rest of his life, or if he wants to be a barista and make his mother coffee for the rest of her life, I'm happy with that. Or if he just wants to be a person that goes and packs the shelves at Coles. It does not bother me. I think the most important thing for me is that he is happy and he's a functioning member of the community.
One of the goals that Aidan has now as a 15-year-old is to start that transition into the community, to start preparing him for life outside of school. Kids on the autism spectrum feel like when they get to the end of year 12 that there is this cliff. And because they are not very good at projecting into the future or making up and thinking about what could happen, they very much learn through doing, and if they haven't done it, they can't understand it. So one of the things that I really work quite hard on is helping my families to understand and appreciate why we need to start that journey sooner, so that we don't have a cliff, we just have a travelator. That the end of year 12 is a celebration, as it should be, and that the next day something will happen that's predictable. My practice is very much about coming in at the bottom, trying to get the central nervous system regulated, to try and get his body working for him so that his brain can then do what it's programmed to do. We use CBT as a top-down process, cognitive behaviour therapy, but I'm using sensory integration, I'm using sensory processing techniques, sensory modulation. I'm then going into the language and communication piece as well, in trying to work on perspective taking and working on pragmatic language skills, through to even basic social skills. So going with him to places in the community so that he can now practice some of the skills he's acquired over the years. If I can feel like I've supported him to learn those skills, to reach his goals, then I feel I've made a difference and I've made a significant contribution to his life. The Health Hub is about providing every service, everything a person could possibly think of that they might need or not even know they need. They will receive that at the Health Hub. We as a team will make sure that if there's a barrier, we have a solution.
I find being at the Health Hub it is an inclusive area and everybody's on the same page for Aidan and everybody understands Aidan's goals. And as a group, you can work towards the goal, opposed to going to one place where I see one person and then I've got to go to another establishment to see another and then another. Everybody is on the same page and they work as a team for the benefit and the advancement of Aidan.